My name is Marcella Blomwillis. I am a Sheboygan County foster parent since 2003, so going on 18 years, or just having accomplished 18 years of being a county foster parent. Our family has decided to foster the harder to place children. When we started our family, there was a lot of passion and heart in realization that family disruptions have happened disproportionately to minority families, and wondering how we can help support that. It is hard to know how fostering has changed our house and our family, because again, we've been doing this so long, but it has changed in just being more flexible and open to some chaos, and you never know what you're going to get. But it has made the children in our family, as well as the adults, just more aware of what's going on within our community. And when you see certain struggles or certain behaviors, either the kids and what they see in their classmates, or us in the community at large, we just know that there's a bigger picture going on here in the local landscape. The foster parent to child relationship is one of the most challenging and rewarding things I have ever experienced. And I wish I knew when I started fostering what I've grown to know now. Because there's we always are charged with supporting reunification between the children and their birth parents. And that's a really hard balance of not getting too attached, and you always want to protect your heart. And you always know that you're working towards them reunifying with their birth parents. So there's sometimes a boundary that you really want to hold in support of that reunification. As I've grown as a foster parent, I've realized that sometimes it's important to just be all in and put all of your love into them, regardless of the outcome. And that's just a really hard, vulnerable place to be, because there isn't a single foster child in our house that's come into our house, or an adopted child, that ultimately would have us be first choice. All of these children are grieving the loss of their birth parents in some way, regardless of the circumstances. We all have come to be a family, but it's this interesting dynamic of just nurturing a sense of family, regardless of what that parent-child relationship is like. And for us as parents, taking on that pain and that grief and being okay with that, and knowing that given time and consistency, it'll be there, but it's important to give all of yourself and all of your love to this child, rather than holding them at a distance when they're really hurting as well. My favorite part of fostering is again, I love my unique, crazy, big family. My parents always tease me, because I always said when I grow up, I don't want to have any kids. And now I have a huge household, and I would not change it for the world. So the fact that I can have a number of kids in my family, biological, adopted, foster children, and they all bring such unique humor, unique brilliance, unique challenges to the table, I will never be bored. I could never be a helicopter parent, because there's so much to do in a variety of ways. So I love finding ways to connect individually with these very unique human beings, and I love it. It's such an important work, and it's not to be taken lightly. Carl and I talk through all of the billboards that you'll see, and they're very heartwarming, and they'll tug at your heart, but this has to be something that you do, that you're in for the long haul. It is not all warm fuzzies. It is a big commitment. It is a lot of change. you're not in it for the gratitude, but you're in it to take a load of grief and a load of hurt from a child and taking that on yourself. And there's probably nothing more gratifying or important that we can do to help both the children in foster care and the birth families, is just taking on a little bit of that heaviness. I would highly recommend it, though, if you're up for a good challenge.